Yo, what is good with it? Light bearers and future light bearers alike. This is your boy Kinetic, but you know by now you call me Kenny. Bring you guys some more Destiny Rising content today. In today's video, we'll be going over a new character trailer made by Destiny, or they put it up, of course, Destiny Netties, Destiny Rising, but it's on X at Destiny Bulletin. So check them out over there on X. And see, so you can see for yourself what I'm talking about. Also, this new character's name's Hellhest. Her relic is Nebula number 9. She has a linear fusion rifle, and she also has a bow and arrow. So, yeah, we're gonna kind of get into it. I'm gonna let it play through for a minute. Not gonna do a whole lot of talking. Let it play through for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back through it and kind of give my thoughts on it. I redid like a recording for it or whatever, but I had to do this like 2 or 3 times because it kept messing up on me. I couldn't get it to work. But anyway, we're here now. But anyway, you sound like something you might enjoy. Be sure to smack that like, hit the sub for me. Stay tuned when I drop more content. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think. If you want to see more reaction videos from me or not, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know kind of what you think. I think she's going to be an interesting character. Overall, I guess I'll save my thoughts to the very end. But anyway, with that being said, though, let's go ahead and get kinetic.
High-value target location confirmed, Lord Felwinter.
Commence recovery operation.
All right, so that was the breakdown of it, or that was the show of the trailer reveal, I guess, of the new character. I'm not sure when she's coming just yet. When I do find out, I will definitely let you guys know. Also, if you already know, hey, drop me a comment. Let me know, let me know when, so I can be aware of it. But I'm gonna try to find out when it is she's supposed to be dropping. It might be after this first season is over. I don't know. I really don't. But let's go through this kind of bit by bit to see what it is we might have missed. We can go over here because I see a few things that overall right now it seems like it's underwhelming to me. It's kind of underwhelming. Like, it's alright. I'm saying? It's not a bad trailer at all. She looks pretty cool. Let's go through and see. Matter of fact, I like the way the hands are. Like the armor for her bionic arms. You can tell she got like a bionic arm. Her right arm is like bionic. I think that's pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I think that is pretty dope. Let me do something real quick. Let me try to mute the sound for right now. Or we're going back through it anyway. So that it don't mess nothing up. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. All right, so that is awesome. The way that arm opens up, that's dope. That is dope. Because she got drones. Okay, so we see that she got drones. I want to say she got like 3 drones. Yeah. So that's how she deploy her drones. Okay, that looks like that might be a scouter drone. Looking at how the how this beam is like, yeah, how this beam is coming from the drone. It looks like it might be a scatter drone, kind of like cone, like a cone shape, like a field of view type of shape. You know what I mean? That cone shape to it. Like, it looked like it's a drone. Yeah, it looked like it's starting to scan. So, all right. Right here, we're starting to look at the fusion rifle, the linear fusion rifle, which is basically, if you played Destiny 1, Destiny 2, the linear fusion rifle was a heavy or purple ammo power weapon. And in Destiny 1, Destiny 2 is like the third weapon. But of course, for Destiny Rising, you only get like 2 weapons, a primary, secondary, and the secondary is usually like a power weapon. So this looks like it's a power weapon. That's what I would think it is anyway. Because of, what a linear fusion rifle is. It's pretty much like a one-tapper, or at least a sniper almost. Or I guess a fusion sniper or fusion marksman rifle. You know what I mean? Something high power, high caliber. It's not like your regular fusion rifles that you have with Zwan Wei. He has a fusion rifle that he uses. Who else has the fusion rifle? I want to say Estelle. I think Estelle also uses a fusion rifle. If not, then maybe not Estelle. I can't remember if it's Estelle. She's a pulse rifle. Hers might be a pulse. And Adel, I think Adel has the fusion rifle and the hand cannon. Yeah, I think it's Adel. But anyway, those are fusion rifles. This right here is quite different. It's way more powerful. And as you can tell who she's speaking with, her Lord Fellwinter. Now, for those who are familiar with Destiny 1, Destiny 2 lore a little bit, Destiny 2 lore a little bit, there's a weapon, for those who don't know or unaware, there's a weapon called Fellwinter's Lie. It's a shotgun, and it's one of those shotguns that was like meta for a good little while in Destiny. Like it was meta for a while. But there's some lore behind it. I would like to eventually dive deep into the lore of this, because Destiny Rising takes place before Destiny 1. For those who are unaware, it takes place before Destiny 1, but it has its own storyline. You know what I mean? Its own kind of alternate timeline to a degree. I won't say alternate timeline. I say its own storyline. So a lot of things happening in Destiny Rising, if you've played through the campaign, ties into Destiny 1, and of course will bleed into Destiny 2. So a lot of the characters, a lot of the vanguards that you know about in D1 or D2, a lot of these people, a few of those people, I can say a lot, but quite a few of these people we get to see in Destiny Rising, and you're able to, play with a few of them. Now, for the ones we can't play with, like Radagast for one, he was an Iron Lord. Saladin's an Iron Lord. For those who are aware of Lord Shaxx from Destiny, I think 1 and 2, but Shaxx, who's over the Crucible, he was, if I'm not mistaken, also an Iron Lord as well. Which reminds me, we haven't come across Shaxx yet. I don't know if we ever will. But anyway, Wolf that you play with in Destiny Rising becomes the Iron Wolf for Radagast, just like Yoder is the Iron Wolf for Lord Saladin. And I believe that Hellhest, she's going to be... correction. Yoder isn't the Iron Wolf for Lord Saladin. Her apprentices are the Iron Wolves. I just had to correct that. Fellwinter. But anyway, all right, continue on. My bad. Okay, so there he is. She's talking to... I wonder what he actually looks like. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know why, but it looks like his visor is like... I don't know. But anyway, look at that. That's pretty dope. She's an Awoken. Blonde hair Awoken. I wonder if she knows the Awoken Queen. Probably not. But anyway, keep going. Boom. Okay, one tapped him. All right, cool. Now, the bow and arrow. This is where I feel like they dropped the ball at, yo. Not to be too critical, all right? Not to be too critical. But I think this bow and arrow should not exist. Okay? Maybe we're getting ahead. Maybe I'm getting ahead. Maybe maybe they already have another character lined up. Like, knowing NetEase, if they play the cards right, which I'm sure they did, they already have their characters lined up. You know what I mean? They already have who's gonna have what gun. Before we even get to see them, they already got it mapped out. I was hoping, and a few other people I've seen also, in the different little groups and whatnot, Destiny Rising groups, also was hoping that we get somebody with a hand cannon. Shout out to Jack Twett, because he mentioned this about a week ago. They're like, yo, we need somebody with a hand cannon. We need more than one person. Right now, we just got Adel. She's the only person that has a hand cannon. And since everybody can't use every weapon or any weapon that they want, then they're kind of almost light bearer specific to some degree, then, it'd have been nice to see another light bearer come out with a hand cannon. I'm cool with having the linear fusion rifle, because it's not exactly like the fusion rifle. It's more powerful. But I think the primary should have been the hand cannon. The secondary should have been a linear fusion rifle. Or the primary be the hand cannon and the secondary or the powerful weapon be the bow. You know what I mean? Like, we need a hand cannon. That's all I'm saying. But also looking at her, I guess her helmet. It looks like a biker helmet. You know what I mean? It seems like, you know, they did really good detailing on the arm, by the bionic arm, the mechanical or bionic arm. But the rest of her outfit just look like a biker outfit. And to be honest, she's a Titan, but she's not built like the stereotypical Titan will be built like, kinda. Like Yoda is pretty built, you know what I mean? Yoda's pretty built looking. I think Zhuang Wei, he's pretty stocky as well. Kaber, he, like all the Titans, they tank damage. You know what I'm saying? They're made for tanking damage, and they look like they're made for tanking damage. But Hellhest, she looks like she has a body or a build, or even her armor gear looks something more or less like you will see on a hunter. Maybe a warlock, but more a hunter. Just without, you know, the hood over the head, the cloak or whatever over the head. But anyway, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the fact they gave her a bow, and I think they should do a little bit more with her outfit overall. And the bow seems to be arc damage. So the linear fusion rifle is indeed obviously solar damage. This right here is, or solar elemental. The bow is going to be arc, so it seems, and an area effect blast to it. That's pretty nice actually. This is probably going to be the power weapon. Linear fusion rifle is probably going to be the primary, which I would have thought been backwards, but maybe the bows be primary and the linear fusion going to be, you know, secondary. Okay, here's our finisher. She gets a drone out to finish the job. Oh wow, okay. Also arc damage. Cool. Or she popped her ult. Now, this here up top, right above the gun sights, the red dot sights, there looks to be ammo for a power weapon, right? Carried by one of her drones. So she has a drone over her head. She popped the ult. There's a drone on her left that's shooting what seems to be like red lasers. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, a drone shooting red lasers, a drone shooting rockets, and then another drone, I want to say, maybe supplying her health or supplying her with more ammo. Do you get infinite ammo for a little bit? I don't know. But that's the end though. So yeah, I don't know. That's my take. That's my breakdown, my take right now on it. Like I said, nothing. It was kind of underwhelming. So out of a 10, I'll give it a smooth. I give it a smooth 6 out of 10. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, this part right here is like really nice. The hand, even the color on it is pretty dope. I don't know if they're gonna call that chroma or what, but chameleon paint job. It's pretty nice, and the fact how it opens up, like that's dope. I can't cap that. That is dope. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. So I don't know. I definitely plan on trying to pull her. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull her and see how it goes. But here you guys go. Hellhest. Her relic is Nebula number 9. Her weapons are the bow and the linear fusion rifle. She is an awoken Titan working for Fellwinter. She's under Fellwinter. So that being said, sounds interesting. If you like my breakdown, if you like my reaction, if you like the trailer, if you like this video at all, consider smacking a like on it for me. Tap the sub button, stay tuned in, hit the notification bell, and yeah, we're gonna keep dropping videos for you guys whenever I'm not at work. I'll be having to do stuff in between time. But yo, appreciate you for stopping through, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
We'll be right back.